You probably know Deer Park Irish Pub for its annual St. Patrick's Day celebration, but you may not know the story behind how it all began. As NewsChannel 15, Sara Wagner explains, it started nearly 20 years ago with an unlikely new owner.
I'm the second owner of the Deer Park. I bought it from Mrs. Brown, who never wore a frown.
Meet Tony Henry,
publican of the Deer Park.
Tony used to deliver orange juice to the pub. Once Mrs. Brown turned 80 years young, she decided it was time to sell the place.
I've had it for 18 years now.
It's been Tony's ever since.
Great ideas are born in pubs, and so I like to just create experiences where people can really freely think, create, talk.
Having the bar across the street from a college campus is no coincidence, but not for the reasons you may think.
I was a former Franciscan monk, friar. I just felt a real affinity towards having the pub and having it across the street from the university. I thought, was this a natural marriage for me?
St. Patrick's Day hasn't always been the Irish pub's specialty. Tony comes from a very large Irish family.
My youngest sister, she's number 17.
You heard that right. 17 brothers and sisters make up the Henry family. Tony, a devout Catholic, started the celebrations to honor his favorite saint.
My man Pat, right there, my buddy.
The pub takes the saint so seriously, they put a quarter in his hat every time someone drops a certain four-letter word. Tony says it usually takes around 3 months to fill him up.
If you look there, he's got a little smile on his face here, Patrick. He likes to be filled up because he knows what's filled up in him goes for a good cause to the soup kitchen.
Which might not take too long after this weekend.
The Franciscan sisters visited us this morning, and we had to kind of, I'm glad we weren't drinking then, because if we were, there'd be flying cuss words, but we were very saintly this morning. Thank God they're not going to come after sundown. Look out. You know when they say about Catholics, if you ever find 4, you find a 5th.
Although Tony will argue adamantly the pub is about more than just what's poured.
It's not just about drinking and ballying up to the bar. It's about just having a wonderful conversation with somebody.
Reporting in Fort Wayne with photojournalist Dalton Reinhardt, Sara Wagner, News Channel 15.